Hey everyone, it's Miranda at Peace, Love, and Happiness Club, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about begonias. A lot of people are really intimidated by them. For good reason. There's some that are really tricky, but there's definitely some that are pretty easy too. Today we're going to talk a little bit about begonias in general, and I'm going to show you just a couple of varieties that we sell at our store. We picked the perfect spot surrounded by begonias and the one spot where there's a water droplet coming directly down onto me. So if I look alarmed, it's because of the water, I promise. This is the Begonia maculata whitey eye, the polka dot begonia, and it is going to be one of the angel wing or cane begonias. It's going to be much more upright, kind of a climber. Or we've got this is an example of a Rex begonia. This one's going to be more of a rhizomatous one, so it's going to kind of grow a little bit more along the surface of the soil. With rhizomatous begonias, you can propagate them. You can propagate them from a leaf. You can propagate them from rhizome. For the cane begonias, they're so easy to water propagate. Just kind of in the traditional way of looking for nodes, sticking the node in the water. I really like to tell people in the store that when they get these ones, they are some of the easiest plants I've ever water propagated in my life. No joke. The Begonia maculata whitey eye, the polka dot begonia, the backs of the leaves are super red too. So this one is the Begonia maculata pink spot. You can see really similar leaf shape, but very different as well. This one's gonna have a lot smaller dots, but really similar care for both of these. This one's the Begonia Berkeley Eye. This one's got really fun leaves. I've personally found it to be a little bit more finicky though, so this will maybe be one that you would get after you feel pretty comfortable with the Begonia maculata and just kind of how that one's doing. Again, just one that might require a little bit more care. Lots of spotting and speckling and striping on them. While they really appreciate some humidity, they like to kind of stay moist. They don't so much like water on their leaves. So with the Begonia Berkeley Eye and the Rex begonias, those are ones in store where I'm really careful to water the soil, not so much the foliage, just because if it gets really wet, it'll drop leaves, they'll get mushy. Ugh. And you know, we don't like mushy leaves. This is the Rex begonia. Let me tell you, there are so many different varieties of Rex begonias. I see them a lot of times like outside too. I know my mom always keeps some really pretty Rex begonias growing in pots outside during the summer. There's gonna be this one as well. A lot of the Rex begonias are also really cool because they have kind of like a spirally leaf shape. They tend to be a little bit more jagged maybe than the cane begonias. This one's the Begonia tiger paw. It's one that we tend to have during the summer as well. You can really see how the leaves kind of spiral in around the middle. This one's really cool. This is the Begonia soli mutata, the sun-changing begonia. This one will change color a little bit if given brighter light. There's also a lot of fuzz kind of on the petioles, so Rex begonias tend to kind of have that going on as well. I always think of them in my head as very fuzzy. So this one is one that's gonna be more of a rhizomatous variety, but this is the Begonia Ferrox. Super interesting foliage. I brought this one from our store to show you just because I think it's so cool. It's really similar to another one, the Begonia Milano Ballata, but it's gonna be super cool because it's got really awesome black spikes on the leaves, fuzzy petioles. This is one too that is a little bit more of a collector variety, but not as difficult as some of the terrarium-y begonias. So definitely one that if you're looking to spend a little bit more, cool one to get for sure. For more videos about begonias, make sure to click right over here. Good?